Welcome back to Coogan's Critters. Today, we will be learning about interdependent relationships in ecosystems. Organisms and populations of organisms are dependent on their environmental interactions both with other living things and with non-living factors. Non-living factors are abiotic factors. Living factors are called biotic.
Abiotic, biotic.
Abiotic factors are the non-living parts that make up an environment.
Interactions between two biotic factors are called symbiosis.
Invasive organisms like these dandelions are great at competing for resources, like sunlight, nutrients, and space.
In any ecosystem, organisms and populations with similar requirements for food, water, oxygen, or other resources may compete with each other for limited resources, access to which consequently constrains their growth and reproduction.
Okay, we're in South Africa and this is an invasive plant, American bramble. Obviously, as its name states, it comes from America. That is where it is indigenous to, and it's difficult to control here because nothing keeps it back, and it's transported by birds eating the berries, like those, and then dropping the seeds in the grassland.
The resources that limiting the population of Sichuan golden snouted monkeys like these are forests. These monkeys are losing their habitat for human activities. The trees are cut down for wood or cleared for agriculture and raising livestock. We can protect them by using the products with Forest Leadership Council certifications.
On the San Esteban Island in the Gulf of California, there is also competition. This chuckwalla competes for space during mating season. Large males will find a rock and do push-ups, bob their heads, and open their mouth to attract females.
Growth of organisms and population increases are limited by access to resources. Habitat loss was the main reason why giant pandas were listed as endangered for so long. Today, through conservation efforts from zoos and government, giant pandas are on the rebound.
Similarly, predatory interactions may reduce the number of organisms or eliminate whole populations of organisms. Mutually beneficial interactions, in contrast, may become so interdependent that each organism requires the other for survival. Clownfish and sea anemones' symbiotic relationship is called mutualism. Clownfish picks debris and parasites off the anemone and chases off predators such as butterflyfish. The stinging tentacles of the anemone provide protection for the clownfish. The type of relationship is mutualism, then the first animal is happy and the second animal is also happy.
Remors are the perfect example of mutualism because both species benefit. The remors get to eat parasites so they get a meal, and then the sharks are benefited because their parasite load is lightened.
Another example of mutualism is between sloths and algae. Sloths have coarse and long fur. The algae benefits because they have a place to grow. As the sloth fur is often damp due to the rainforest humidity and rains, the sloth benefits from the algae because it allows them to camouflage better in the green canopy.
If the type of relationship is commensalism, then the first animal is happy and the second animal doesn't care.
Some orchids are epiphytes, which means they can grow on the trunks of trees, and they benefit because they get a home, they get a place to live, they get water from the tree's trunks, and the trees don't mind. This relationship is called commensalism.
The type of relationship is parasitism. The first animal is happy and the second animal is sad. If the type of relationship is predator-prey, then the first animal is happy and the second animal is dead.
King snakes play an interesting part in the food web. They can be both prey and predator. King snakes are eaten by larger animals like hawks and eagles. King snakes eat a variety of animals like lizards, rodents, and other snakes, including venomous rattlesnakes.
Food webs are models that demonstrate how matter and energy is transferred between producers, consumers, and decomposers as the three groups interact within an ecosystem. Transfers of matter into and out of the physical environment occur at every level. In food chains, you have decomposers, producers, primary consumers, secondary consumers, and tertiary consumers.
Wolves are tertiary consumers. That means they're on top of the food chain. They prey on weak animals and keep prey populations balanced. Without them, herbivores would overpopulate and producers like grasses, shrubs, and trees would decrease.
Chinese giant salamanders are the world's biggest amphibian and can reach close to 2 meters in length. They prefer living in cool streams with flowing waters and will also drill in darker underwater dens. Similar to most amphibians, their skin allows them to absorb oxygen underwater. However, juvenile giant salamanders will use gills to breathe, while adults will process gas exchange with their lungs. Adults are carnivores and will prey on small fish, small invertebrates, and worms in the water.
The atoms that make up the organisms of an ecosystem are cycled repeatedly. The American burying beetle is one of nature's most efficient and fascinating recyclers. These beetles will scavenge and bury a dead body. A pair of beetles will lay eggs near the body that will hatch in a few days. The parents will then feed the decomposing body to their babies. These beetles help recycle valuable nutrients back to the soil.
Takin are herbivores, browsing on a variety of grasses, herbs, bamboo shoots, leaves of shrubs and trees.
Raccoons are omnivores. They'll eat anything, so make sure you keep your trash can lids closed.
Grizzly bears are omnivores, so they'll eat anything from insects and berries to fruit and even moose.
Carnivores feeding on a variety of fish, amphibians, turtles, and crayfish. Their activity is based on the time of the year. They can be active during the night or nocturnal, active during the day or diurnal, or active during dawn and dusk called crepuscular.
Kinkajous are messy eaters. Any seeds they drop or swallow are spread across the forest floor. In this way, they help with seed dispersal. They also shove their noses deeply into flowers to drink nectar. When they go on to the next plant, they pollinate those flowers. Through these behaviors, kinkajous serve a special niche in the rainforest.
Forests are carnivore, so they will eat a variety of marine organisms, including stream, crabs, and mollusks, such as clams.
Disruptions to any part of an ecosystem can lead to shifts in all its populations. These changes can be biological, like plants or animals, or physical, like geography. Aplomado falcons, like this one, disappeared from the American Southwest by 1930 as people converted their wide open grasslands into farms and towns.
Biodiversity describes the variety of species found in Earth's ecosystems. Biodiversity boosts ecosystems' productivity and ensures sustainability for all life forms, including humans.
Biodiversity describes the variety of species found in Earth's terrestrial and oceanic ecosystems.
Changes in biodiversity can influence humans' resources, such as food, energy, and medicines, as well as ecosystem services that humans rely on. For example, water purification and recycling.
Pigtail macaques affect their ecosystems with their foraging habits. By eating fruits, leaves and other vegetation, they participate in spreading seeds around the forest.
That's all for today. Check out our latest video and don't forget to hit the like button.